This is the JJRB Online Network. It's Good Times Radio Show on JJRB.
Comes around here just about midnight. She make me feel so good, love. I want to say she make me feel alright. Comes walking down my street. Watch you come to my house. You knock upon my door, and then you come to my room. And she make me feel alright. I'm gonna shout it all night.
GLRI. Gloria Classic, them, GJRB Online. Hello, everyone. Hello, everywhere. Yaha, guess what this show is? Yeah, that's right. It's the Gary J's Good Times, Great Oldies Show. 50s, 60s, 70s rock and roll, otherwise known as 60 plus years of rock and roll. And we got some great oldies for you, 50s, 60s stuff. Got a lot of really good songs. We're going to open up the request lines a little later on. I've got some more great oldies for you. So we got a whole line of really good songs. Hope you'll stay with me throughout the afternoon. Here's some of the songs you're going to hear on the Good Times, Great Oldies Show just this hour right here on Spreaker. The Good Times, Great Oldies Show. The Earls coming up with a great song. Yeah. Remember. Yeah. Got it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and of course, coming up after that, get some more good songs going like this one. Song that was later covered by Reba McEntire. And then this was the original Everly Brothers. Oh yeah, that was a great song too, wasn't it? Better believe it. The Everly Brothers coming up on the Good Times Great Oldies Show here on GJRB Online. So I hope you'll enjoy that one. And of course, another great song coming up from the 70s, Hearts Hotel. So, oh yeah, so we got some good songs coming up along with that. Some of your favorite songs from the 80s. Some rare stuff from my Dusty 45 and 8-track collection. Got a great show lined up for you if you'll stay with me throughout the afternoon. The Good Times Great Oldies Show starts now right here on GJRB Online. So stick around for some of these great oldies and a whole lot more on the Good Times Great Oldies Show starting a golden weekend. We'll be here today and tomorrow. And coming up a little later on, we're going to give you a scoped countdown of the songs of the week, from the final week of May 1968. That's all coming up for the Good Times Great Oldies Show right now, right here on GJRB. Yeah, and for my Dusty 45 collection, opened up from 1974 to Brownsville Station.
You ever seen one of those days when it seems like everybody's knowing your case from your teacher all the way down to your best girlfriend? Well, you know, I used to have them just about all the time, but I found a way to get out of it. Let me tell you about it. Sitting in the classroom thinking it's a drag. Listening to the teacher rap just ain't my bag. Noon bells ring, you know that's my cue. I'm gonna meet the boys on floor number 2. Smoking in the boys' room. Smoking in the boys' room. Nah, teacher, don't you feel me? Up with your rules, or everybody knows that smoking
GJRB Online, the Good Times, Great Oldies Show, the Earls, and Remember Then. That's a good oldies here. Gary J. Russell with you on the Good Times, Great Oldies Show. 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, even rock and roll, spanning 60 plus years of rock and roll. The Good Times, Great Oldies Show on GJRB.
Well, all I want is a party doll. Come along with me when I'm feeling wild. To be ever loving, true and fair. To run her fingers through my hair. Come along and be my party doll. Come along and be my party doll. Come along and be my party doll. I'll make love to you. I'll make love to you. Well, I saw a gal walking down the street. The kind of a gal I love to meet. She had blonde hair and eyes blue. Baby, I wanna have have a party with you. Come along and be my party doll. Come along and be my party doll. Come along and be my party doll. I'll make love to you, to you. I'll make love to you. Every man has gotta have a party doll to be with him, but when he's feeling wild, to be ever loving, true and fair, to run her fingers through his hair, to run her fingers through his hair. Come along and be my party doll. Come along and be my party doll. Come along and be my party doll. I'll make love to you, to you. I'll make love to you. Come along and be my party doll. Come along and be my party doll. Come along and be my party doll. I'll make love to you, to you. I'll make love to you.
Oh, Party Doll, Betty Knox on GJRB Online, the Good Times, Great Oldies Show. How about this weather, man? Tell you what is going on with it? Got storms, we got flooding. Just keeps on going on across America. We'll take a look at that weather forecast along with that. Right now, though, it's time for Johnny Be Good, Chuck Berry. GJRB Online, Good Times, Great Oldies, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, even 90s rock and roll. This spans 60 plus years of rock and roll on the Golden Weekend right here on Spreaker on GJRB Online. Oh yeah, we play the Golden Oldies, man. If you want to get your request in here, we'll have that coming up. Right now it's the Diamonds and Little Diamond on GJRB.
GJRB Online, bringing classics like that. Little Darling by the Diamonds on Spreaker across America. Hi, everyone. I'm Gary J. Russ, and welcome to the Good Times Great Oldies Show and another double day of oldies today and tomorrow. Good Times Great Oldies Show, 50s, 60s rock and roll, and 70s rock and roll, 80s even. Going to go all the way to 60-plus years of rock and roll. That's right, 60-plus years of rock and roll, even more. Getting the beginning to all the way up until about the 80s, 90s. It's kind of when music kind of turned a little bit, too. Just, you know. Anyway, when we had some really good music, that's what we're playing here, all the way up until the 80s. We're going to play some of that. Of course, don't forget, we do have a full show of 80s coming up on our Rockin' 80s show. Will be coming up next week. Got some great 50s, 60s rock and roll, and then the 80s next week, and then I got a Gary Russin program coming up. And GJRB changing programming a little bit. I'll give you details on it. We got some new stuff coming up, and guests and talk shows and another studio on the other end of Clinton here at our church. We'll give you details coming up. We'll be doing some new stuff here. And even the church service is presented live. So watch for all that on our GJRB Spreaker public site for details, because it's going to get even more better, man. I'm telling you what, we got some really neat stuff coming your way. Hey, by the way, we got some more great oldies coming up on the other half, too. And 50... I'm not sound like Porky Pig, but you know, got some great oldies coming up for you throughout the show today, and we're going to be doing a lot of really good things. So you got a request in there, please let me know. We'll get it on the air for you. And that number to call in if you want to get that request is on my Skype at Gary.Russin. If you're a Facebook follower or a friend, you can just get into the Messenger there and just hit that dial button. It'll ring in the Spreaker Studios. I'll put you on the air at a request and we'll chat a while. It'll just be a fun show on a Friday afternoon, Freestyle Friday edition. Get some requests in here. Got some classics. Got Jimmy Rogers on the way. And it's just going to be a great day of oldies, 50s, 60s, 70s rock and roll. And I know you're going to love every single darn bit of it, I gotta tell you what. And right now though, we're gonna get ready because it's getting up to that time. Yeah, getting up to that time for weather on the fives. Yeah, take a look at what's going on nationwide weather. Boy, it's been a mess, folks. I'm telling you what is going on with this weather. We had a really nasty weekend of weather. we almost had, well, no, we didn't have a tornado here, but we did have some strong winds, which kind of made it really a horrible situation there. But here we go. The weather pattern is going to continue, though, in areas with some more severe weather and heavy rain, especially across some of the areas that have already been saturated and experiencing some of these conditions. Severe storms in eastern North Carolina may develop, significant damaging winds, and also potential for some more large heavy hail in West Texas. Elevating fire threats, too, will remain in the southeast with hot and dry conditions. We'll take a look at your weather, take a look at some of these areas where some of this is happening. We'll visit our friends at the Weather Nation, all coming up throughout the day here on GJRB Online. Weather on the fives. Yeah. It's 25 and 45 minutes past the hour on all music shows, 25 and 55 on all talk shows. And whenever weather happens, and of course, you know, anytime there's an hour, 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, or 55 minutes past each hour, weather on the fives, right here on GJRB, your radio station for the best music on the radio for golden oldies. Oh, yeah, we play them here. The Good Times Great Oldies Show on GJRB Online. And we bring you all the great oldies. Love them all.
and I love to play them all. The Good Times Great Oldies Show right here on GGRB Online, whether on the Fives, and of course, whether on the Fives being brought to you by Spreaker, where you can be a DJ too. This is a great platform for broadcasting, and it's expanding too to allow your shows to be heard on many great platforms like Spotify, Google Podcast, and other great places like iHeartRadio. Sign up free for 15 minutes. Free for 15 minutes. You can enjoy 15 minutes free radio. Spreaker. Spreaker, spelled wrong on purpose. Spreaker, and broadcasts to the world.
You hear great jazz on GJRB with the best of jazz, up-and-coming jazz, smooth jazz, and smooth afternoon.
If you can't get enough of jazz and you live in the Quad Cities area, tune in to KALA, St. Ambrose University in Davenport, Iowa, at 88.5 on the FM dial. Along with some of that great smooth jazz, you'll hear a lot of great jazz programming.
And programming in other great music formats.
Like blues, urban, including rap. Also classic R&B and Motown with David Baker on Rewind, Friday nights at 6 p.m. Central. In addition, you get programming in Spanish and some great gospel programming too. For more information on that great programming you'll hear, check out their schedule at www.sau.edu/KALA. Even if you don't live in the Quad Cities area, you can enjoy KALA anywhere in the world with their internet stream. Connect with KALA. Listen and enjoy.
Recently, the owner of Facebook had to face Congress over personal information on Facebook users. In addition, users were saying that their postings were being deleted. Getting sick and tired of your censorship and your data being used without your permission? Do something about it now. Come to MeWe, the internet social site that values your freedom. No more deleted postings. Make a step to freedom. Sign up today. It's easy. Go to www.mewe.com. That's MEWE. MeWe, the internet's free speech social site. And here's some of the news you're covering from the GJRB News Desk. I'm Gary J. Rustin. Let's have the stories coming up. Stocks have dropped since President Trump has threatened the 5% tariffs on Mexico, allowing them to, which is allowing so many of them to cross our borders. We'll have a report on that. The Dow Jones Industrial Average has dropped 30 points since then. Several Republicans aren't happy with this, and they want to, they're slamming President Trump over this threat of a 5% tariff. One is our very own Iowa Republican who says that he should change his mind about and reconsider this threat. We'll have this story and a whole lot more coming up close to the top of the hour or when news breaks. Follow the top of the clock and keep it on top. GJRB Online News. I'm Gary J. Russin. Jimmy Rogers.
So I got me a girl and I kissed her and then, oh lordy, well I kissed her again because she had kisses sweeter than wine. She had kisses sweeter than wine. Sweeter than wine. Well, I asked her to marry and to be my sweet wife. I told her we'd be so happy for the rest of our life. Begged her and I pleaded like a natural man. And then whoops, oh lordy, well she gave me her hand because she had kisses sweeter than wine. She had kisses sweeter than wine. Sweeter than wine. Well, we worked very hard, both me and my wife, for working hand in hand to have a good life. We had corn in the field and wheat in the bin, and then whoops, oh Lord, I was the father of twins because she had kisses sweeter than wine. She had kisses sweeter than wine. Sweeter than wine. Well, our children ain't numbered just about 4, and they all had a sweetheart a knocking at the door. They all got married and they wouldn't hesitate. I was, whoops, oh Lord, the grandfather of 8 because she had kisses sweeter than wine. She had kisses sweeter than wine. Sweeter than wine. Well, now that long time ago. Had a lot of kids, a lot of trouble and pain, but then whoops, oh lordy, well I do it all again because she had kisses sweeter than wine. She had kisses sweeter than wine.
And the hits just keep on coming.
Yeah, good times, great oldies here on GJRB Online, 3:32 Central Daylight Time, 4:32 Eastern, 1:32 Pacific, and here's Elvis. Yeah, Presley.
Well, hard-headed woman, soft-hearted man, been the cause of trouble ever since the world began. Oh yeah, ever since the world began. A hard-headed woman with a thorn in the side, oh man. Adam told Eve, listen here to me. Don't you let me catch you messing around that apple tree. Oh yeah, ever since the world began. A hard-headed woman with a thorn in the side, oh man. Loud and clear. I keep you cutting, picking fingers out my curly hair. Oh yeah, ever since the world began. A hard-headed woman with a thorn in the side of man. I heard about a king who was doing swell till he started playing with that evil Jezebel. Oh yeah, ever since the world began. A hard-headed woman with a thorn in the side of man. Like a rock. If she ever went away, I'd cry around the clock. I hope you. Oh yeah. Ever since the world began. A hard-headed woman with a thorn in the side of man. A hard-headed woman with a thorn in the side of man.
Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Why do fools fall in love? Why do birds sing so gay? And love is my way to pay. Why do they fall in love? Why does the rain fall from up above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love?
Yeah, Perez Parado. Classic Cherry Pink and Apple Blossom White. Before that, Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers. Why Do Fools Fall in Love? And Elvis Presley started the set with Hard-Headed Woman. GJRB Online. GJRB bring you the greatest hits of all time. 60 plus years of rock and roll and the good times. Great oldies show is Dan Fogelberg.
Well, there's too many windows in this old hotel, and rooms filled with reckless pride. And the walls have grown sturdy, and the halls have worn well, but there is nobody living inside. Nobody living inside. Gonna pull in the shutters on this heart of mine, roll up the carpets and pull in the blinds, and retreat to the chambers that I left behind, in hopes there still may be love left to find. Still may be love left to find. Seek inspiration in daily affairs. Now your soul is improper and requires repairs. And the voices you hear at the top of the stairs are only echoes of unanswered prayers. Echoes of unanswered Well, there's too many windows in this old hotel, and rooms filled with reckless pride. And the walls have grown sturdy, and the halls have worn well, but there is nobody living inside. Nobody living
GJRB Online on the Good Times, Great Oldies Show. Dan Fogelberg, Hearts Hotel. In about 1978 for that record. Great song. I like that one a lot. Period Pink, Apple Blossom White. Before that, Gary J on the Good Times, Great Oldies Show here on Spreaker across America. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm glad that you could be with me today. Got a lot of really great oldies coming your way. And, yeah, I always liked Dan Fogelberg. Matter of fact, I had a song by him that I got as a promotion, because I used to, in my early days of being a DJ, I used to get promotional 45 RPM records that used to come to me in the mail once in a while. I used to get rare 45s. And I can't remember the name of this song, though, but it was a Dan Fogelberg hit. It was a Dan Fogelberg recording, but it was a promotional record. And I never did play that, but it was a good song anyway. Gary J. Russell with you on the Good Times, Great Oldie Show, 50s, 60s, 70s, rock and roll. Got another every hour. is a 50-minute music hour here on GJRB Online. Later on, we'll do 50 minutes total non-stop music. So keep it here on Spreaker across America. I'm Gary J. Rustin. This is the GJRB Online Network.